NBA, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers sitting at 14-0. I believe they're playing Boston Celtics tonight. So I think
15-0.
so. They're 15-0, and
No
they're playing
disrespect the
Boston
Cavs.
tonight. Right?
Yeah.
Sorry. You've been disrespecting them all week. You don't rate it. You said you don't rate it. You don't trust it.
Whoa!
They're second round knockout. You said they're second round knockout.
Whoa!
Am I
No,
lying?
I want to say. I mean, no, I
Tell
said
me I'm
those
lying.
things, but no,
That's what I mean.
I did say those things, right? But and my position doesn't change really, because it's still the regular season. But what I will say is like I'll knock it up from maybe second round to conference finals now. Maybe they still have a good chance to make the finals because again, based on history, any team has won at least 15 games straight coming out of the season. They at least made it to the finals. They didn't win the championship, but they at least made it to the finals. Let's remember that 2015, 2016 Warriors team that won 73-9. They went 24-0 in that season, and what happened? They lost. So I'm not going to sit here and say because the Cleveland Cavaliers have won 15 games in a row that they're an automatic NBA champion. But I will say, based on what I've seen since we recorded that conversation about 2 weeks ago, that I could see them in the conference finals. Finals, maybe. I don't have them ahead of Boston. The game against the Celtics will definitely be a good game to watch. Where it's like, okay, maybe it's possible to see if the Cavs have their number or not. But I don't think I'm disrespecting or hating by saying that the Cavs they're not the best team in basketball today for me. They are playing the best basketball, but I wouldn't say when it comes to playoff time that they are the best basketball team to win an NBA championship. They out of the 15 games they've won, I think they have 4 notable wins. What is that against the Lakers, which they beat by like 20-something points? I can believe the Golden State Warriors by 19, I think. I had a couple wins over Milwaukee, but even against Milwaukee, they beat Milwaukee back-to-back games, winning by a combined 3 points. One of those games, Giannis didn't even play. You know what I'm trying to say? So
yeah, true.
Again, I'm not saying that the Milwaukee Bucks are better than the Cleveland Cavaliers today. I'm just saying that when it comes to the playoffs, and like people get tight and stuff like that, and and the lights are bright or whatever you want to call it, like whatever cliche you want to say, who's gonna show up? And I just don't know if this same Cavaliers team is gonna be the same Cavaliers team in the playoffs. That's all. No disrespect, though. No disrespect.
Yeah, no, it's true. Tonight will be a good, test for them. I think the Celtics are going to have the number and show them up tonight. I think this is where the streak ends. I think it ends tonight because, obviously they're not going to go 82-0, right? They're going to have to catch some L's. I think Boston is a team that, they're sharp. If the game's in Boston, for sure, I think it ends tonight. And like one thing I just can't get up. You're right. Like they're playing they're playing the best basketball for the season right now. But I just can't get over some of the mismatches that they're going to have or complications that they're going to have come playoff time, right? Where Darius Garland's going to be I think that's going to get exposed tonight between Drew Holiday and Derek White. Oh, they're locking Garland. Garland's not running around like that, like how he's been running around against the Raptors and Giannis-less Bucks. Like you're right. So I think it gets exposed tonight, and that probably could be the Eastern Conference Finals between those two teams, Boston and Cleveland, because the East looks like terrible right now. Like
horrible.
I was at the Raptors game last night. Actually, I forgot to say it to you, and they were playing Indiana,
nice.
And they were slapping them. Like the Raptors were slapping the Pacers, and those are that's supposed to be the upper echelon of the East, right?
Right.
Indiana, New York looks like they got some things to figure out still. Philadelphia, 2-10. Like their head is so down right now when like everything against them is everything is against them right now. Like you know what I mean? Like they haven't had their big three together, right? Paul George is back now. Joel Embiid is having some issues, and my boy, the point guard, is not. Yeah, Maxey is out right now too. So tough times. It's hard for them to come back from 2-10. That's a hard kind of you have 70 games left to win 50 out of the 70, right? So you have to at least to kind of be in good position, right? So I think their year is wrapping up mightily quickly. If they don't turn around the next couple games, they're in a tough position. But to go back to Cleveland, yeah, they're gonna their trend is going to start going downward. I think I said that last episode, where you're not going to win 30 games straight. Like they have great starting lineup. They have good, energized players on the bench, but when you run into a team like Boston, or maybe even like a Denver, you know what I mean? Those teams are going to give them some work. So
Facts. Yeah, there's not much they can do, but they are playing well though. You know, they're hitting the
yeah.
three. Their coaching definitely has improved from last year. Like you can see it in the 15-0 run, start to the season. Like they're all their players can hit a three outside of Jared Allen. Of course, he's not really a shooter, but so they are like I said, like I suggested a couple weeks ago, they're going to be a great regular season team. I wouldn't be surprised if they finished first over Boston. I don't think Boston cares about the first seed right now.
Mm-hmm.
On paper, in the regular season, they're doing everything that you need a championship team to do to in order to win. So I'm not going to write them off 100%. RJ's word is not everything, but I'm just saying, like, just historically, whenever you have small guards, man, like
Yeah.
it's just you don't really get that far. Unless you
Mitchell
name it
Small
Steph
too,
or
bro.
Isaiah Thomas, right? So
Yeah.
like that's the only time like it
Yeah.
really kind of works. And even so, you have other guys around them that kind of elevate it. But they do have Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, who kind of can help them on the defensive end. You know, protect the paint a little bit if they were to get blown by. I guess all you have to do
Yeah.
is kind of force them, like force guys to go into the lane maybe, so they can play get defended by bigger bodies and stuff like that. If I'm making sense,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, right now they got to be the best team in the league right now. But still not calling them a championship team yet.
Yeah. Yeah. When you look at Cleveland, like most of their offensive production, okay, between Garland and Mitchell, Boston has four people to guard those guys. They have four mans that will
That's true.
guard them. So
That's true.
like that's kind of scary, bro. So yeah, like I think nice team, but it won't get you there.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.